Hello out there, all you yay and naysayers. This is Miss EVT from The Blog is Hot. And I'm coming today, and I know I'm in a different kind of mood, you guys, but this is something that very well needs to be said and heard. And I don't know who needs to hear this message, but somebody needs to hear this. So I'm in the store getting flowers for my mother to put on my mother's grave. I lost my mom and dad in '98. But anywho, I'm getting flowers to put flowers on my mother's grave. And yes, it's Mother's Day. So today, it's tomorrow. But I'm feeling a certain kind of way already. So I go in the store, and it's a teenage girl and her mom are in the store together. And if I tell you, this little girl talks so bad to her mom, it brought tears to my eyes. So I walk up to the little girl and I say, "Hey, babe, look, you don't get but one of those. And when she's gone, you're gonna miss her." And I'm coming on here to say this. I see a lot of things that people do when it comes to their mothers. No matter what your mother did, or no matter what she went through, she made it possible to make a way for you. I've seen all type of mothers in all walks of life. And you have to realize your mother might have did the best that she could do with what she had to do it with. I'm talking about if your mother was on drugs. I'm talking about whatever it is. She's still your mother, and her past is her past. And you can't hold things against her. I know maybe some children feel that their parents could have raised them better, did better, took more time, been more like the next mom or more like this. But that just teaches you as a daughter or a son to be a better parent. Just be a better parent. Do those things that you didn't receive or the things that weren't given to you. Make sure you give them to your kids. But never take for granted and take advantage of having a mother. A mother. No one can replace the love that a mother gives to her child. No one. And you guys, you got to get better. If you don't spend time with your mom, start today. Spend time with her. Tell her you love her. Tell her you forgive her. Tell her, you have to. You have to, you guys. And I'm saying all this to say my mom was a good mother. I love my mom. I have 5 sisters. It's 5 of us. I have 4 sisters from my mother. My mom died. My mom didn't make it to 50 years old. I have a little sister that my mom, when she passed, she was 10 years old. And you have to think about that. My mom she met one of my kids. She never met my other kids. So I have to tell her about my kids. She never met my grandson. She'll never be able to see the accomplishments her children have made in life. See her grandchildren grown. I lost my mom and dad due to cancer. It's serious. Take this time and love your parents. I see a lot of kids, they'll tell you something like, "No, and I know a lot of situations where the mom bust her butt to take care of her kids. And you'll hear kids today say, "Oh, I got my own life. I got my own family." Well, guess what, Miss Ma'am? If it wasn't for your mama, you wouldn't have that family, because she gave you something nobody else can give you. She gave you the breath of life with the help of God. Nobody can give you that. I don't care if you lose a husband. God forbid if you lose a child. And that's a hurtful thing for a mother to do. But it's nothing that compares to the love or the loss of a mother. I'm not trying to coach. I'm not trying to say I'm all right. I'm not saying that I know everything. But one thing I do know the pain of having absence of a mother. You guys get it together today. Your mom here, forgive her, love her. Let it be whatever it is, because I promise you, you don't want to sit in this position. And when you sit in this position, it's a feeling, oh my God. It's something that I cannot even explain the pain. And it's easy for people to say, oh my God. And another thing, people don't even know how to talk to you when they know you don't have a parent or you lose someone. See, we don't know how to really be sympathetic to anyone when we hadn't went through it. People will tell you something crazy like, oh, I don't know what I would do if I lose my mom. I would kill myself. Oh my God. But I'm sitting here without a mom. You got to be careful what you say. Sometimes a simple I'm sorry. Do you have anything to talk about? If you ever feel you need to talk, pick up the phone and call me. You cannot make a person be comfortable, or you can't make a person feel better when they have a loss. Can't do it. No matter how hard you try. No matter what you say. And then another thing I hate is I can't stand to hear people say, oh, it gets better. Nah, you learn to live with it. The loss of a person, you learn to live with it. It never gets better, because guess what we have? We have a whole bunch of memories, and we have a whole bunch of regrets. And whichever way you sway, they never go anywhere. And then you have these emotions to where you just want to sit down and talk to your mom. You just want her to hug you. You just want to hear her voice. That little simple thing. I don't care if it's cursing me out. I don't care if it's telling me I'm doing the wrong thing. I don't care if it's telling me I'm doing the right thing. I don't care if she's telling me she loves me. I just want to hear her voice. And for those of you that have moms, do you know what it's like to sit and think, and you have to go back in your head and try and remember what your mother's voice sounds like? We don't have the technology that today, back then, that we have today. Yeah, I have recordings and I have things, and they're on VHSs, and things need to be transported. I'm sorry, you guys. But oh my God, you guys, this is not a place you want to be in. And just to see people mistreating their mom, give your mom everything. Give her your last. I'm going to a grave site, putting flowers on my mother's grave. Give her flowers while she's here. You never know when God calls on you. And believe me, I understand God makes no mistakes. God makes no mistakes. So, I'm not angry. I'm just hurt. And you feel empty. I have 5 sisters, mind you. 5. But it doesn't matter. I have a whole husband. It doesn't matter. I have 2 wonderful children. It doesn't matter. Because guess what? My mother's is not here. And no matter how you try, no matter what you do, no matter who you try to put there, no one can be your mother. Never will. And I mean never will. So I know this is a weird subject for me, and I know the blog is hot. Oh, this is hot. This is as hot as it gets. Respect the fact that your mother still walks on this earth. Respect the fact that your mother can still see you living and building your life. Respect the fact that your mother gets to meet her children, meet her children's children, their children. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Please don't take it for granted. And don't allow anyone to make you take that for granted. Whatever it is, it's the time of day that this day and time, we got to forgive people. Forgive them through God if you can't forgive them on your own. I'm saying sisters, brothers, close friends, whatever. Forgive people. Forgive people. You have to forgive people and move on. So you're never in this space. And when you're in this space, even though the hurt and the pain is there, you'll be okay because you know you were okay with that person. You were okay. You know, I moved here from California. I moved to California. I moved here from California in 98 to take care of my mom. And I don't regret one. I do not regret it. The only thing I regret is why didn't I have more time? And my mother, we're a very close-knit family. My mother was a very loving woman. And we used to laugh, me and my sisters, because my mom would talk to us on the phone. And I don't care. When she got off the phone, I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you. If she didn't teach us nothing else, she taught us love. And we have to remember, and we have to stay together, stick together, and come together and remember that we love one another. You guys, I know you probably feel like I'm just blabbing off at the mouth, but this is going to reach somebody, and I don't care. Somebody needs this. Because believe it or not, I hear myself. I'm actually looking at myself, and it's filtering right back to me. It's filtering right back to me. I needed this. I needed to release this. And to the young lady in the store, I pulled her to the side, I talked to her, and I told her, you know, baby, let me tell you something. I don't know what y'all going through. I don't know what you got going on. Mothers are not always right, but guess what? She is your mother. The way that you're talking and disrespecting her, one day, you're going to have children. And I'm a strong believer. The way you treat your mother, watch your kids treat you like that. I've been 50 years of life, and I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen a mother raise her children the best that she knew how by herself and did everything that she could do, and then a child come back and stand. You ain't never did nothing for me. I gave you life. I might could have given you the life that everyone else had, but I gave you life. I gave you life. And the mothers that are here, don't allow your children to beat you up. If you know you did your best, and you did the best that you were handed, you know you did, don't let nobody take that from you, not even your kids. Hold your head high up, baby, and just continue to tell them you love them. Because one day they're going to be in the place that you in, and they're going to have to understand when their kids, when they did everything that they could do, and their kids made decisions to do whatever they want to do. And people need to stop judging mothers based on the actions of their children. Children are going to do what they want to do. I know I raised my kids right, to the best of my ability. I have 2 boys. I know I expected more of my boys. I wanted them to graduate from high school, and I walked both of my boys on a college campus. What they did from there is not my business. I know I did my part. So what they do today, and you know, it's sad. If they're doing good, oh, that's a reflection of me. But if they're doing bad, oh, that I didn't teach them that. No, we did the best that we could do with what we could do. But at the same time, whatever decisions they make as adults, those are their decisions. That's their decisions. That is the decision that they made, and that's how they chose to live their life, regardless of what you taught them or showed them. This is what they chose to do. So allow them to live that. Don't beat yourself up with that, mama. Hold your head up high and say, I did my best. I don't care if you were on drugs. I don't care what you did in your life. I don't care where you were at. If you came up out of that, or if you're still going through that and you're fighting to come out of that, and your kids, as long as you know you did the right thing and you try to put them in a better place, or you did, I don't know. But I'm saying, don't allow that to condemn you, and don't allow that to stop you from having a relationship with your children. You forgive them, and hopefully they'll forgive you. Beg them. And just love them. Just love them. Baby, love on your family. Love on people. Because we're not promised tomorrow. We're not promised tomorrow. And it's crazy. We're not dying old. We're dying young. We're dying young. We are dying young. So, I don't know. I'm in my feelings. I feel a certain kind of way. I feel empty right now. Lost. Alone. Lonely. I can't explain it. I can't explain it. But I'm going to say this, and I'm not nobody. I'm nobody. I'm nobody to whomever might watch this or took time to watch this. But I'm going to tell you this. If your parents are here, love them. If you have bad, sour relationships, mend them. Tell people you love them. Do you know that word? It's misused sometimes, but you know how that can make somebody's day? You know how that can stop somebody from doing something to hurt themselves or someone else or not give a care about life, just to know that, hey, I know when I pick up that phone, such and such going to tell me they love me. I need to hear that. So, this is Miss EVT from the blog telling you, if nobody has not told you today, I love you. Because you're you. Because you're human. Because you are of this earth. Because you are a child of God. I love you. And you guys make the best that you can out of your Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out here. Happy mothers to be to the women that are approaching motherhood. And I don't know, y'all. I'm so messed up. It's so much I can go on and blab and talk about. But thank you guys for taking the time to listen and allowing me to vent in one sense. And keep me in your prayer. Keep me in your prayer that I continue to get better with this situation. Like I say, my mom and dad been gone since 98. And my sisters and I all have this hard time, I'm sure. And we all handle it differently. But, yeah, I'm out here. And I'm here in, it don't matter, rain, sleet, or snow. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm coming to put flowers on my mother's grave. And I'm about to get out. I just had some things I had to say. But again, thank you guys for listening. And I'm signing off. And this is Miss EVT from The Blog is Hot. Mwah, 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 mwah. Kisses.